as a wife, you have to adjust because you don't get the same person when they come back home.
You don't get the same person when they come back.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've been there the whole time.
Yes.
For him and with him.
Yes.
And you encourage him big time with the PTSD to confront it and deal with it.
Yes. And that was my promise to her.
Yeah.
And I'll do it.
Some common impacts of PTSD are the resulting financial and credit challenges. And for this veteran, as much as he wanted to provide his beautiful family a home of their own, home ownership stayed out of his reach. He went into contract on a home purchase only for his lender to deny his VA loan application. Escrow was canceling and he was going to lose his deposit. His agent Shoshana Hogg sent him to me for help, and I couldn't help him. But even after I told him I couldn't do his VA loan, he wouldn't stop calling and coming by the office. In over 20 plus years of putting veterans into homes, I never had encountered a file as impossible as this one. And then one day, something happened as I was driving that made me dig deeper to find some magic, to find some way to get him a VA loan approval against all odds.
Trying to get approval. You went to a lender.
Yes.
And what happened? I mean, I kind of have an idea what happened, but it didn't end well.
No, it did not. So what happened eventually, he pre-approved us. He guaranteed a 30-day close. And there was some snags in the road, and I didn't hear from him anymore. So I was just wondering, what was going on. And then we got the notice to perform.
From the seller.
Yes. And so Shoshana mentioned I have the fireman, which is Charles.
That's what you call me?
Yes,
the fireman.
You're the fireman. And wow. We spoke, I don't know if you remember, it was on a Friday night.
I do remember.
A Friday night.
We talked on the phone together.
Yes, and it was after business hours, and you gave me the time to understand my situation. And and we went from there, and here we are.
Let's go take a look at what you got here, your backyard and everything. What a beautiful place. That's funny. No, I'm going to tell you something about the conversation back in the office was, man, our mail, he just won't stop.
I didn't give up, right?
Because I'll be honest with you, we do a lot of VA loans. And when we looked at your package, at first I was like, this is tough.
Yes, I know.
And then after reviewing it further, I felt like this is not going to happen. And I told Hannah, we're going to have to regroup in 6 months, 12 months.
Yes.
Kind of rehabilitate and everything. And then you just wouldn't stop calling.
No.
Like Mr. Charles.
Yes.
And then you started coming by the office.
Yes.
And I want to share something with you that I don't think I told you this.
Okay.
I was driving on the 15 North. I'll never forget it to the day I die. And I was driving down the 15 North, and I was coming up underneath that overpass that goes over Overland.
Yes.
And I'm not making this up. I'm just telling you.
Yes.
It was like a coin just dropped. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm going to make this work. There was a moment in time that I just decided we're going to make this work. And this was after we had told you no.
Yes.
And I had told Shoshana Hogg, cancel escrow. Go get his deposit back. Go find another house in 6 months or a year. And that afternoon, and I called Hannah. I said, tell her mail I want to talk to him tonight.
Yes.
And then I grilled you for
an
hour and a half. Yes. Tell us about that.
It was basically we started with my military service and how everything escalated from there, and
you had some challenges.
Yes, I had some challenges.
You've seen some things that nobody wants to see.
Yes, and and it's affected my personal life. And with my wife's help, I promised her to get help and to make a better life for us. And here we are.
That night when I was kind of interrogating you.
Yes.
But I knew that's what it would take. And that night ended up writing a letter of explanation to the underwriter.
Yes.
And 2 pages. But it was based on what you told me.
Yes.
And that following afternoon, she called me at 4:30, and the phone rang, and the underwriter's on the phone, and I thought, oh man, this can't be good.
Yes.
And she told me I'm approving the loan.
That is.
And then I called you and
Yes.
you couldn't talk.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
choking up.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed with joy, and through this whole process, it was, emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, you guys are believers. I know that.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes,
you
sir.
didn't stop praying. And
No.
no, never.
Yeah, even after you were told no.
No.
Exactly. God spoke to me. He said, this is for you and your family. And so,
And he
I-
always says, ask and you shall receive, and if a mountain needs to be moved,
Moved.
I will move it
yes.
for you.
And this is the mountain.
Up.
Yes. And I said, this is what my family needs. And so, I
And
didn't
this
give
wasn't
up.
a want, this was
A need.
If
to,
the
to
mountain
build
has to
our
be
life.
moved.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's really an amazing word.
Yes.
If a mountain needs to be moved.
Yes.
Wow. It's funny because, we sit behind a desk and, we just see paper and documents and
Yes.
we don't see or feel the life that's going on behind all of that. There's a story.
Yes.
We just see numbers
Yes.
and scores,
Yes.
FICO scores or pay stubs or what have you. But I felt like with you guys, we have to dig deeper and unravel what happened here behind the scenes.
As real estate professionals who help veterans, both realtors and lenders, we need to dig deeper to detect those cases where a veteran's credit problems were caused by service-connected trauma and not by reckless credit behavior, and then work closely with our VA underwriters to secure favorable credit decisions. This prior Marine wouldn't be in his home today if I hadn't fought and won that battle.